I'm Alan Kenny, Editorial Director with REIT.com, and we're in New York for REITWeek 2015, NAREIT's Investor Forum. Joining me is Chris Volk, President and CEO of STOR Capital. Chris, your company recently upped its acquisitions target to about $1 billion. Can you give us an idea of what kind of factors prompted that?
Sure, Alan, and thanks for having me here today. Well, we did our earnings conference call for the first quarter, and we did that on May 14th of this year. And on May 14th, we announced that we not only did almost $300 million worth of investments for the first quarter, but through the 14th of May, we've done an additional roughly $200 million of transactions. So we brought our total to over $500 million worth of transactions through May 14th, which annualized works out to about $1 billion a year. You can't really do that, but that's what it annualizes to. So we had enough visibility. We're in a flow business, but we had enough visibility between transactions that we have in the closing process and letters of intent, purchase and sale agreements. We felt very comfortable in coming out and saying that we do $1 billion, which it should be noted is actually 10% less than we did last year. So if we do that, it'll still be modestly less than what we did last year.
And then looking at the fundamentals in your area of the net lease sector, how would you describe the state of play there?
I think the fundamentals are terrific. We address a very broad market of middle market and larger customers that are bank dependent. And in the wake of Sarbanes-Oxley, Basel III, other sources of capital that they have, the need we can fill not only helps them lower their cost of capital, but actually gives them a more breathable and more flexible balance sheet, which in today's market is hugely valuable. And it's part of why we've had the kind of deal flow that we've had, and we're really encouraged by that.
And what's your strategy in terms of maintaining the diversity of your portfolio, both in terms of tenants and the geographic areas?
Well, the tenant and geographic diversity is really a function of just the broad base of tenants that we're going after. So we have 6 calling officers that are relationship managers for customers, and we have 2 folks on a broker desk as well. And they're calling on north of 9,000 different companies, and those companies are located all over the U.S. And so as we are able to create relationships with those companies, then by nature we become pretty widely diversified. So today, outside of Texas, no state is more than 10% of what we do.
Chris, thank you so much for your time.
Hey, Alan, it's a pleasure. Thank you so much.
And for more on this and other REIT news and analysis, be sure to visit REIT.com.